Good afternoon, one and all. Today's session is part 8. Okay, part 8, mainly problems. Mainly problems. Hello, I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. In yesterday class, we discussed about the heating time constant and cooling time constants. Okay. Once again, I quickly review this. Okay, heating time constant. For heating time constant, H, heat is equal to absorbed plus heat observed. Total heat is equal to heat absorbed plus heat dissipated. Okay, heat is equal to P into dt, and absorbed heat is equal to mcp dt plus s theta alpha dt. S theta alpha dt is the dissipated heat. Okay, substituting, transferring this term to left hand side, that is a left hand side. Okay, p minus s theta alpha, and dt is the common. Okay, and change the term as a dt by mcp, and d theta by p minus s theta alpha. Okay, s theta alpha. Next, taking integrations on both sides, and let theta f is equal to p by s alpha. Okay, p by s alpha is equal to theta f, which is the final temperature. Okay, on applying integration, okay, here it is the 1 into dt. Integration of 1 into dt is t, and the integration of d theta, it is in the form of 1 by x. Integration of 1 by x is equal to log x. Okay, hence log x, and the coefficient of theta has a minus value, and put a minus value. Okay, now to find k1 value, we have to apply initial conditions. What are the initial conditions? T is equal to 0, and theta is equal to theta 1. Okay, here theta 1 is the ambient temperature. Ambient temperature means almost zero temperature or minimum temperature. And in this equation, put t is equal to 0, and remaining term is this. Okay, now k1 is equal to log e theta f minus theta 1. In place of theta, put theta 1. Okay, now substitute this k1 value in this main equation. This is the main equation, and t by mcp s alpha is equal to minus log theta f minus theta plus log e theta f minus theta 1. It is in the form of log a by log a minus log b. Log a minus log b formula is log a by b. Okay, log a by b, and it is in the form of logarithmic form. Okay, it is in the form of log form, convert into exponential form. Okay, if x is equal to, sorry, if t is equal to log x, it is in the logarithmic form, then it can be converted into exponential form as a e power t is equal to x. E power t is equal to x. That means the power of e. Here, let us say the power of e is x. Okay, this is transferred to left hand side, and t is transferred to right hand side. Okay, that means x is transferred to left hand side, and t is transferred to right hand side. That becomes e power t. Okay, e power t is equal to x. That is the exponential form. That means here e power is in this expression, e power is this term, and this is the t term. Okay, this will be shifted to right hand side, and this will be shifted to left hand side. Okay, now theta f minus theta by theta f minus theta 1 is equal to e power of this value. Okay, in this value, this term should be in the form of minus t by tau. Okay, this term should be in the form of minus t by tau. Minus t by tau, that means this tau is the time constant. Okay, this tau is the time constant, hence tau is equal to mcv by s alpha. Okay, mcv by s alpha. Now it is converted to minus t by tau. Okay, this is the expression. In this expression we have to subject this theta. Okay, we are finding this theta value, so that theta f minus theta is equal to theta f minus theta 1 e power minus t by 2. Now we want a value of t theta. Okay, here theta is equal to theta f minus theta 1 into e power minus t1. Here t1 is the ambient temperature, that is the minimum temperature. That means the motor having the starting point of motor having some heat. Okay, starting point of motor having some heat, that heat is t1, that is the ambient temperature. If the motor starts with cooling, that is absolutely zero. Okay, if the motor is starting with zero temperature, then theta 1 is equal to 0. Okay, theta 1 is equal to 0. Put theta 1 is equal to 0 in this expression. If theta then theta is equal to theta f minus 0. That is the equation. Theta is equal to theta f into 1 minus e power minus t by 2. This is the standard equation. Okay, now graph is drawn for this equation. Graph is drawn for this equation, and this is the equation. Okay, this is the equation. Okay, equation graph. In this graph, now we have to find a time constant. Now we have to find a time constant. Time constant tau h. Tau h is the heating time constant. Okay, heating time constant. Now draw a tangent, and whenever this tangent cuts the final temperature, this is the final temperature. Okay, whenever this tangent cuts the final temperature, and from that final temperature draw a line, draw a perpendicular line to x-axis, and this value is called time constant. Okay, time constant, and theta value is whenever this straight line cuts the x-axis, cuts the curve at some point, and this some point gives the value of 63.2% of its final value. Okay, that means that means the time taken by the motor to reach 63.2% of its final value, that is called a time constant th. Okay, the time taken by the motor to reach 63.2% of its final value is called a time constant. Okay, to prove this one, okay, to prove this one, we have to substitute a final condition. What is the final condition? T is equal to tau. Okay, T is equal to tau theta into 1 minus e power minus tau by tau. This tau by tau becomes 1. E power minus 1 value is 0.367. 1 minus 0.367 is 0.638. Okay, 63 0.63, sorry, this is 368. Okay, 368, and this is 0.632. Okay, 632, that becomes 63.2% of its final value. This is the heating time constant tau h. Next one is a cooling time constant tau c or tau dash. Okay, here cooling temperature means it starts from 0. It starts from 0. That means no heat is present. No heat is present means heat is equal to 0. Heat is equal to 0, and same formula ab. Ab means absorbed power. Absorbed heat. Absorbed heat is equal to mcp d theta plus heat dissipated. Heat dissipated is equal to s theta alpha dash. Here it is the s theta alpha dash d theta. Okay, alpha is the heating time constants, cooling factor, and it is the alpha dash is the cooling time constant cooling factor. Okay, alpha dash is the cooling factor, and alpha is the heating factor. Okay, now uh, take this expression to left hand side, and minus cp d theta is equal to s theta alpha dt. Okay, now separate d theta terms and dt terms, and apply integration. On applying integration, it is in the form of 1 by x. 1 by x formula is log x. Okay, log x plus constant k2. We have to find a value of constant k2. This is the main expression. This is the main expression. This is the expression 1. Okay, and let us say this is the expression 1. Okay, for this expression, now we have to find the value of k. Okay, to find the value of k, we have to go through the initial conditions. Okay, what are the initial conditions? T is equal to 0, T is equal to theta f. Okay, theta f is the final temperature. Now substitute T is equal to 0, left hand side becomes 0. Next, log E theta f plus K2. Okay, in place of theta, we are substituting theta f. Now this is the value of K2. Now substitute this value in equation 1. In equation 1. On substituting this in equation 1, it is in the form of log A minus log B. Log A minus log B is equal to log A by B. Okay, it is in the form of logarithmic form. Now convert into exponential form. Exponential form means e power value will be shifted to left hand side, and the left hand side value should be left hand side value is shifted to right hand side. Okay, here e power value is theta by theta f. Theta by theta f is shifted to left hand side, and left hand side minus t by tau c is shifted to right hand side. Now this is the expression. Expression is e power minus theta by tau is equal to theta by tf. Okay, this is a tau c. Tau c is the cooling time constant. Tau c is the cooling time constant. Next, using this expression, okay, using this expression, we have to find a theta value. Okay, we have to subject a theta value. Theta is equal to theta f into e power minus t by tau. Tau c. Okay, tau c. Okay, here tau c is the value of time constant. See here, this is the value of tau c or t dash. MCP by S alpha dash. MCP by S alpha dash is the value of tau dash. Okay, now graph is drawn. Graph is drawn for this expression. This is the graph. Okay, this is the graph, and now we have to find the value of tau c in a graphical manner. Graphical manner, we have to find a value of tau c. Draw a tangent. Draw a tangent, and whenever this tangent cuts the x-axis, draw a perpendicular line to the curve. Whenever this line touches the curve, this is the value of this is the value, that is a 36.8 percentage of final value. Okay, now expression, now definition is the time taken by the motor to reach 36.8 percentage of its final value beyond the ambient temperature. Then it is called a time constant, cooling time constant, tau c. Okay, the time taken by the motor to reach 36.8% of its final value beyond ambient temperature, then it is called tau c. That is a cooling time constant. Okay, to find this value, we have to substitute a final expression. We have to substitute a final conditions. What are the final conditions? Theta is equal to theta f and t is equal to tau. Okay, already theta f is there. We have to substitute tau. That means e power minus tau c. Okay, tau c, this is tau c. Tau c by tau c. Tau c get cancelled. E power minus 1. E power minus 1 value is 0.63, 0.368. Okay, 0.368, that is a 36.8% of its final value. Okay, this is also same expression, sir. This is also same derivation. Now problem. In problem, given that 10 kilowatts motor has a heating time constant and a cooling time constant. Okay, always time constants are in minutes. Okay, not in seconds. There are in minutes only. Okay, time constant is always in minutes only. That is the first important point. Okay, 45 is the heating time constant. That is tau h. Tau h and tau c are given. Okay, for a 10 kilowatts motor, we have to find the temperature of the motor of 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, what is the temperature? We have to find what is temperature after 45 minutes, and switched for 30 minutes. Okay, and then switch for 30 minutes. After switching off for 30 minutes, and again we have to find what is the data value. Okay, here tau c is given, tau c 70, tau h 45. Okay, temperature is given 60 degrees. Okay, temperature is given 60 degrees. That is the final temperature. Theta f. Theta f is given. We know that for heating, formula is T is equal to theta f into 1 minus e power minus T by tau h. This is the formula. Okay. In this formula, tau f, theta f is given, tau h is given, T is given. We have to find a T value. Okay. That is theta f is 60 into 1 minus e power minus. First of all, he asked for 45 minutes. Okay. That means 45 by what is the tau c? Tau c is 45. Okay. 45, 45, 1. That is e power minus 1. That is 0.632. This total value becomes 0.632 into 60. Okay, that is the value of 37.927 degrees centigrade. Okay, that is the first one. And second one, he asked for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, what is the value? Okay, he asked for after 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, that means the motor getting a cooling purpose. The motor is cooling. Okay, whenever motor is cooling, T is equal to theta f into e power minus T by tau c. This is the expression. Okay, already we know what is the value of tau f. Okay, sorry, theta f. Theta f is equal to 37.927 e power minus, he asked for after 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes, that means 30 by tau c. What is the tau c? 70. Okay, tau c is 70. Now value is approximately 25 degrees centigrade. Okay, next, from here today class will be continued. Okay, this is the today class part 8. Okay, in this problem 2, heating time constant of a 80 kilowatts motor is 60 minutes. Okay, that means tau h is given 60 minutes. The temperature rise is 65. That means final temperature theta f is given. Okay, runs continuously on a full load. Find the half hour rating. Find a half hour rating. Half hour rating means hour means 60 minutes. Okay, 60 minutes, half hour means 60 minutes by 2. That is 30 minutes. For 30 minutes, he is asking. Okay, for same temperature, same temperature rise. Okay, assume that the losses are proportional to the square of the load. Okay, losses are proportional to the square of the load. Okay, losses are proportional to the square of the load. This is the condition given. Okay, next, let x be the half hour rating. Okay, let x be the half hour rating in kilowatts. Now losses at a half hour rating is equal to x by 80 whole square into losses square. Already we know that given that loss is directly proportional to load square. Okay, now losses are proportional to load square. With this expression, we are taking this formula. Okay, and let T be the temperature rise at x kilowatts, and theta f is the temperature rise at 80 kilowatts. Now T and sorry, theta and theta f is equal to x by 80 whole square. Okay, x by 80 whole square. Now theta is equal to theta f into x by 80 whole square. This is the one expression. Already we know that theta is equal to theta f into 1 minus e power minus T by tau c, tau h. Okay, already we know this expression. Okay, now this theta is a maximum value. Okay, this theta is a maximum value, does not changes. That means maximum value is 65. Okay, maximum value is 65. And this theta f dash, this is the theta f dash. Now theta f dash is equal to theta f dash is equal to theta. Okay, theta f dash is equal to theta. Here theta and theta f dash are same. Now theta f dash is equal to theta. Okay, what is the value of theta? What is the value of theta? Theta is equal to theta f into x by 80 whole square. Okay, that means theta is equal to theta f into x by 80 whole square into 1 minus e power minus t by tau c. Now what is the value of theta f? 65. Okay, maximum value is 65. X by 80 whole square into 1 minus e power minus t by tau. Okay, now what is the value of t value? He asked for 30 minutes. He asked for 30 minutes. Answer 30 by what is the value of tau h? 60. Okay, 30 by 60. Now the value is okay. Now this value becomes 65 cancelled. 1 is equal to x square by 6400 into 1 minus e power minus 0.5. Okay, 6400 is equal to x square into 1 minus e power 0.5. E power 0.5 e value power 0.5 and inverse. Power 0.5 inverse. Okay, 0.606. Okay, 1 minus 0.606 is x square okay 6400 is equal to x square into 1 minus 0.607 is a 0.393. Okay, now x is equal to square root of 6400 divided by 0.393. 0.393 inverse into 6400 square root of answer 127.54 kilowatts. Okay, this is the required answer. Okay, now x is equal to, this is the half hour rating. Half hour rating of a motor is a x is equal to 127.54 kilowatts. Okay, next problem. In this problem he asked, in this problem given that heating time constant and final temperature of a motor on a continuous running is 60 minutes and 40 degrees centigrade. Here 60 minutes is a tau h heating time constant and a final steady state. Final steady state theta is given. Theta is 40 degrees centigrade. Okay, theta is given, not theta f. It is given that steady state temperature. Okay, steady state temperature is theta f. Here theta f is equal to theta f is equal to 40 degrees centigrade. Find out the temperature after 25 minutes. Okay, after 25 minutes, that is t is equal to 25 minutes. Okay, t is equal to 25 minutes. That is the first problem. And in second problem, t is equal to 45 minutes. That is the second problem. And third problem, he if the temperature rise at a half hour, rating is a 40 degrees centigrade. Okay, temperature rise is a 40 degrees centigrade. That is here theta is given 40 degrees centigrade. Find the maximum steady state temperature. Find the maximum steady state temperature. Okay, here steady state temperature is not given. You have to find a steady state temperature. Okay, previously this is the steady state temperature, but in this problem, that is third problem, theta f is not given. We have to find a theta f. What will be the time required to increase the temperature from theta from 25 degrees to 40 degrees centigrade at a 1.5 hour load, 1.5 hour rating? For 1.5 hour rating, we have to find a t value. Okay, t value. Okay, in first problem we have to find a theta value. In second problem we have to find a theta value. Okay, in third problem we have to find a theta f value. In fourth problem we have to find a t value. Okay, already we know that how to find a theta value. Okay, theta value is equal to theta is equal to theta f into 1 minus e power minus t by tau. That is tau h. Tau h. Okay, why? Because this is the heating time constant. For heating time constant, theta is equal to theta f into 1 minus e power minus t by tau h. Okay, that is the formula. Substitute theta f is equal to 60, already given in the problem. Okay, theta f is equal to theta f is equal to, okay, sorry, here problem, it is 40. Okay, here it is a mistaken. Okay, we can do this problem. Theta is equal to theta f into 1 minus e power minus t by tau h. Okay, final temperature is 40. 1 minus e power minus, okay, he asked for a 25 minutes. Asked for a 25 minutes, that is a 25 by tau h. Tau h is given 60. Tau h is given 60. Now 40 into 1 minus e power minus, okay, in 5 table, 5 times in 5 12 table. 5 is 60. Okay, now value of e, what is the value? 25 divided by 60. 25 divided by 60, 0.4167. 0.4167. Next e value power of 0.4167. 0.4167 inverse. Inverse value is, okay, this total value is a 0.66. 0.66. 1 minus answer is 0.34. 0.34. 0.34 into 40 into 40, that is a 13.6 degrees centigrade. Okay, 13.6 degrees centigrade. This is the value. Okay, now second one is a, if t is equal to 45 minutes. T is equal to 45 minutes. Now same formula. T is equal to, what is theta f? Theta f is 40 into 1 minus e power minus t value. T value is 45 divided by 60. Okay, already theta h is given, that is a 60. 0.75. 45 by 60 is a 0.75, and e value inverse power is a 0.75. 0.75 inverse 0.47. 40 into 1 minus 0.47. 1 minus answer 0. This is a 40 into 0.527 into 40. that is a 21 degrees, 21.11, 21.11 degrees centigrade. Okay, this is the second problem. Now third problem. In third problem, you have to find a theta f. Okay, theta in problem third problem you have to find a theta f. Already theta is given. Theta is 40 and a 1 minus 1 by 1 minus e power. What is the t value in third problem? In third problem, t value is a half hour. Okay, third problem is a half hour. Okay. In third problem, what is the t given? Half hour rating. Hour means we know that 60 minutes. Half hour means 30 minutes. Hence t is equal to 30 minutes. Okay. T is equal to 30 minutes. Put t is equal to 30 minutes here. Okay. 30 by what is theta? What is the tau h? Tau h value is 60. Okay. Now total is 40. 1 minus e power minus 30 by 60. Okay, 30 by 60. 30 by 60. 40 by 1 minus e power minus 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means that is 0.5. E power 0.5 inverse 0.60. 40 divided by 1 minus 0.606. 1 minus answer inverse. Total inverse is 40 into 2.54. 40 into 2.54. Okay, 40, that is a 101.65 degrees centigrade. Okay, this is the value. This is the obtained value. Okay, third problem is completed. Now fourth problem. Now fourth problem. In this fourth problem, we have to find what is the value of t. Okay, we have to find what is the value of t. Here given that temperature is raised from 25 to 40 degrees centigrade. 25 to 40 degrees centigrade. That means this is the initial temperature and 40 degrees is the final temperature. In this formula, put 25 and 40, 1 minus e power minus t by 60. Why 60? It is a 1.5 hour rating. 1.5 hour rating means 1.5 hour rating. 1.5 hour rating means 1 hour means 60 minutes. Okay, half hour means 30 minutes. Total 90 minutes. Okay, here 25 is equal to 40 into 1 minus e power minus t by 90. Okay, not 60, it is a 90. Okay, now 25 by 40. 25 divided by 40, 0.625 is equal to 1 minus e power minus t by 90. Okay, 1 minus answer, that is a e power minus t by 90 is equal to 0.375. It is in the form of a exponential form. Convert into logarithm form. Same. This term goes to right hand side and the right side term goes to here. Okay, that means log e 0.375 is equal to minus t by 90. Okay. Now, what is the value of log 0.375? Log 0.375. Log 0.375 is a minus 0.98 is equal to minus t by 90. Okay. Now T value is into 0. Into 90, 88.2 minutes. Okay, 88.2 minutes. This is the fourth problem. Okay, that is fourth problem. Hello. Okay, this problem is completed. Next, up to here, topic is completed. The topic is mechanical considerations. In mechanical considerations, up to here it is completed. Okay, in this mechanical considerations, this is very important topic. In this topic only we have two derivations. One is a heating derivation and second one is a cooling derivation. Okay, and most importantly we have problems on it. Okay, problems on it to find theta at 25 minutes. That is t is equal to 25 minutes and t is equal to half hour. Half hour means 30 minutes and you have to find a t value. Okay, you have to find a theta value. Okay, next one is theta f value, and also we have to find what is a t value. These are very important topics. Next one is a service capacity and rating. This is the service capacity and rating. In this service capacity and rating, these are very important methods. These are the methods: equivalent current method, equivalent torque method, equivalent power method. These methods are used to find the rating of motor. Okay, to find a rating of a motor, these methods are used. Okay, in this method graphs are there. From graphs we have to find a rating of the motor. Okay, first one is a equivalent current method. In equivalent current method, actual current may be replaced by using a equivalent current method. Okay, actual current is replaced with equivalent current method. In this graphs, the common formula is this is the common formula. Okay, suppose here T1 is the T1 sorry I1 is there. Okay, the formula will be starts from that means this is the RMS value. Okay, RMS value. Okay, the main theme is it follows RMS value, that is a root mean square value. Here it is I1 means first one is square value, I square t I square t1 plus next I1 square t1 plus I2 square t2 plus so on I n square tn. Okay, divided by first one we start from a square. Next one is mean. Next one is root. Okay, we'll come from a end point to starting point. Okay, here ending point is a square. First of all you are finding a square of the terms. Okay, square of the terms. Next mean means average. Average is a t1 plus t2 plus so on up to tn. This is the average. Next one is root. Finally you find a root of this total value. Okay, this is the root mean square value formula we are following for this equivalent current method, equivalent torque method and equivalent power method. Okay, like this also this formula will be like this also this formula will be calculated, that is a equivalent current method. Okay, for this equivalent current method, root mean square value is here it is a I1 I2 I3 I4 and so on In, and n's value is I1 square t1 plus I2 square t2 I3 square t3 so on In square tn by t1 plus t2 plus t3 square root. Okay, this is the value for equivalent current method. Next, equivalent torque method. For equivalent torque method also same formula. Here torques are t1 t2 t3 t4 t5 same RMS value. RMS value t1 square capital T1 square small t1 square plus capital T2 square, capital T2 square. Sorry, here, okay, here for a equivalent method, we will put a square for T1 square. Okay, capital T1 into T1 square plus capital T2 into T2 square plus capital T3 into T3 square and so on. Okay, here there are only five torques there. Only five torques are there. Hence, we have to write only up to five only. Okay, average is T1 plus T2 plus T3 and so on up to T5. Okay, here also we calculate a root mean square value, but here square is given for a t. Okay, this is the square value, and this equation is used for a short term and intermittent loads. This is the important formula. This is important point. Short term and intermittent loads, these method is used. Next one is a equivalent power method. For equivalent power method, same formula. Okay, RMS value, that is a root mean square value. Okay, here powers are P1, P2, so on, Pn. That means P1 square T1 plus P2 square T2 plus P3 square T3 and so on. Pn square Tn divided by T1 plus T2 plus T3 so on Tn. Okay, square root of value. Okay, here motor rating, and here it is the motor rating. There are two types of motor ratings. Okay, two types of here motor ratings. Here we have to calculate this value. This is the normal graph. Okay, this is the formula for a normal graph, and this is the formula for a abnormal graph. Abnormal graph means this is the abnormal graph. Okay, this is the abnormal graph. That means here load is gradually increasing. Okay, and it maintains some constant value, and again increases to some value, and it maintains a constant value, decreases a constant value, and decreases and reduces. That means here constantly increasing, here constantly reducing. Okay, here constantly increasing, here constantly reducing. That means here this is called retardation. This is called retardation or applying brakes. Applying brakes, retardation or applying brakes on a motor. Okay, for this graphs you have to remember these graphs. Okay, you have to remember these graphs. The main point, the main difference between these two graphs are okay, the main difference between these two graphs are first graph starts from 0. Okay, first graph starts from 0. Okay, starts from 0 means we have to put 1 by 3. Okay, before P1 square T1 we have to put 1 by 3. This is the formula. Okay, if a graph is not starting from 0, okay, then we have to put this formula, that is P1. Next next ending power is P2. Okay, P1 plus P2 minus P1 by T1 into T. You have to put this formula. Okay, P1 plus P2 minus P1 by T1 into T. Okay, next difference is these graph ends at 0, and these graphs starts from 0 and reducing. Okay, reducing. For that we have to apply, for this one we have to apply minus 1 by 3. Okay, you have to apply minus 1 by 3 because the slope is a negative slope. Okay, for this one we have to apply T4 into T by T4 square. Okay, this is the formula. Okay, P4 or PT square or PT square. Okay, PT by Tn whole square. PT by Tn whole square. Okay, this is the formula, and this is the main difference between these two graphs. Okay, next, now we are finding a equation. Now we are finding a equation for a second graph. Okay, now we are finding a equation for a second graph, that is a figure 48. Okay, for figure 48, we are finding the general equation. Okay. That means for this graph, we are finding a general equation. Okay, motor rating, that is a general equation for a motor rating. Okay, now this is the first term. This is the first term for T1. This is the second term for T2. Next one is third term for T3, and next one is for T4. Here there are four time conditions: T1, T1, T2, T3, and T4. Okay, for T1, this is the formula. Formula is P1 plus P2 minus P1 by T1 into T whole square. Okay, we have to integrate that portion, plus next one is normal graph. Okay, for T2 it is a normal graph, that is a normal formula. What is normal formula? P square T, okay, P2 square T2 by average. Okay, let us say take this average. This is the normal graph. For normal graph, P2 square into T2, and for T3, also it is a normal graph. Here also formula P3 square T3. Okay, P3 square T3. Okay, and here fourth one is a abnormal graph, that is a reduction. That means a reduction from zero. Okay, reduction from zero. In this graph, reduction up to zero. Okay, reduction up to zero, and in this graph, reduction from zero. Okay, reduction from zero. Formula is a integral of P4 by T4 into T whole square. Okay, next, now simplifying these formula, P1 square, P2 square, okay, P2 minus P1 whole square into T square. That means we are elaborating these formula as a plus b whole square. Okay, a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, that is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, next one is P1 square T2 normal one, and P3 square T3 normal one, and next one is next one is a retardation, P4 square T3 P4 square T4 square into T square. Okay, T square. Now applying integration for T square is a T cube by 3. Okay, put this T cube by 3. Limits are 0 to T4. Okay, now P1 square T1 P1 square T1 plus now apply integration for this one. Okay, integration for this one is a T1. Next, integration for T square is a T cube by T cube by 3, and the limits are from 0 to T1. Limits are from 0 to T1. Substitute, then it is a T1 cube. Next one is a T. Okay, integration of T is a T square. Okay, integration of T is a T square by 2, and limits, after applying limits, it becomes a T1. Okay, next terms are same terms. Okay, now take T1 common. Okay, T1 by 3 common. Okay, next step is a P1 square same, and P2 square. In this one, cancel this term and this term. Okay, cancel these two terms. T1 is remaining, T1 into T1 plus these 2 and 2 get cancelled, and here P1 P2 minus P1 square into T1 plus normal terms. Next, take T1. Okay, T1 by 3 common. Okay, sorry, these two terms are common. Multiply T1 with these two terms. Okay, multiply T1 with these two terms. and this is the final expression. Okay, after this expression we are further reduce this expression, and here take t1 common, t1 by 3 common from previous one. Here it is the t1 by 3. Okay, here it is the t1. Okay, now take t1 by 3 common, t1 by 3 common, p1 square, p2 square, p1 p2, and p1 p2 t1, p1 square t2, p3 square t3, and p4 square t3, t4 by 3. Okay, from this expression p1 square plus p3 square into t1. Okay, now take from these two terms p1 p2 and p1 p2 t1. Okay, take p1 p2 and t1 common. This is a 1 minus 2 by 3, 1 minus 2 by 3, 1 minus 2 by 3 is a t1 by 3. Okay, t1 by 3. Again from these two expressions take t1 by 3 common. After taking t1 by 3, p1 square plus p2 square whole square plus p1 plus p2. Okay, from this one p1 square plus p1 p2 plus p2 square into t1 by t1 by 3, p1 square t2 plus p3 square t3 plus p4 square t4 by t4 square into t4 by 3 divided by t1 plus t2 plus 3 4. Okay, this is the final expression. Okay, this is the final expression, and next one is the first problem. This is the problem given, and this is the graph. Okay, in exam it may be given graph. Okay, it may be given graph, or it may be given these values. Okay, now we have to find a motor rating of the motor using a RMS load. Okay, here these are the powers given, these are the powers given. Now go for the value of power method. Okay, equivalent power method. In equivalent power method, RMS value is here it is suppose p1. What is the formula? p1 square t1 plus p2 square t2 plus so on divided by t1 plus t2 plus t3 so on tn square root. Okay, this is the formula. Okay, for this graphs this is the formula. If a graph is like this, if graph is like this, you have to go for another formula. Okay, or else if graph starts from here, you have to go for another formula. Okay, now this is the general case. Now we have to find a direct rating of the motor. Okay, in first one it is given that power is 20. That means 20 square t is 10, that is 10 p1 square t. Okay, p1 square t1. Next one is 10 and 15, 10 square, 10 square into 15. Next one is 30 and 5. Next one is 30 square into 5. Next one is 50 into 20. Okay, 50 square into 20. Next one is 40 into 10. That is 40 square into 10. Next one is a ideal condition for 5 seconds. Ideal condition means 0. That is a 0 square into 5. Okay, this is the formula. Okay, up to here we stop this session. In next class we will continue about example 5. Okay, example 5, this is abnormal condition. Okay, in abnormal condition how motor rating can be used. Okay, these these examples are very very important in exam point of view. Okay, okay, thank you all. Okay, I will take the attendance.